Just go ahead and get started. So I have Pam Kite on with me today. She's with Pam's Inspection Connection. I met Pam when I first moved to Texas almost a year ago now, when I was just starting out in real estate and I was trying to find my way around and see, what's going on here in the real estate world, and was talking to different title companies and that sort of stuff. And Pam was the first name that I got told about. So I connected with Pam and she invited me on the home tours throughout the area here in South Central Texas. So we're right north of San Antonio and a little bit west of Austin. So welcome, Pam, to my Facebook. She's with Pam's Inspection Connection. So thank you so much for meeting me and everything.
For this being my first live video, you're the appropriate person I should be on with, because we call you the social media queen.
Thank you. That makes me very happy. I mean, I work really hard at my social media, so now I want to get out there and interview all the local companies and businesses that I work with and that have connected with me and help grow my business. So I'm very thankful for you and everyone that you've introduced me to. So let's get, to know a little bit about you and what it is that you do and how long you've been. Tell me a little bit about Pam's Inspection Connection.
Okay, me and my husband started this business 14 years ago. He was a builder by trade, and I was working for a title company, and I love the industry, but I wanted to stay within the industry, and I said, why don't you get your license and we'll go do this together. And that's really how we started, because I do love this industry. I worked for a residential land surveyor for a while, and then I did title for 3 years, and just love what I do now. And it's awful, being self-employed. It's nice working for yourself because you're representing yourself.
That's awesome.
So now we have 4 inspectors. My son's been with me for 10 years, Corey, and then Eli about 7. And then Brian came on this past year, but he's phenomenal too. And I always say, especially in the home inspection world, if you've been around for 14 years, you must be doing something right to keep growing your business, because I think my guys are phenomenal.
That's awesome. So besides home inspections, what else do you guys provide?
Okay, we are nationally certified for septic. So if you have a buyer that's getting a VA loan, termite inspection is going to be required, and septic inspection as well. And all 4 of my guys have that certification, and we have a termite company that works directly with us, so we can provide those things. We do sprinkler systems, home inspections, sprinkler systems, termite inspections, WDIs, pool inspections. I also have a pool company that works directly with me too. Being in the business so long, I've got great connections with people that are in this area that are, that's their field. If you need a good electrician, a good plumber, I have all those in my back pocket as well.
Awesome. Do you do septic inspections as well?
We do septics, VA septics. We don't pump. It is a visual inspection, but I do have companies that will pump if that's what you choose to do.
Okay. Next question. How quickly will someone get a report back once you do it?
Same day.
Oh, that's quick.
You usually can get it on the books within 2 days. So if you have a 7-day option period, then we try to get it in within a day or 2, and then you'll get it that day, so you're not waiting.
Awesome. Why is a home inspection so important? I always recommend a home inspection. Even if you're buying it sight unseen, no matter however you're buying, I always recommend a home inspection.
Well, my husband always says there's no perfect home. So it's best to find out what you're getting before you get into it and find out later. Okay? Even new construction nowadays, it's been a little tough. Builders are having trouble. So getting in there and spotting those things that the eye of a normal person probably would not see. That's, we're checking on the roof, we're checking the plumbing, the electrical things, all those big ticket items that if you get in there and find there's a problem, AC units, might as well, it's better to find out before you sign on the dotted line and have a 30-year loan on it.
100%. Should a new build do a home inspection?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I was working on one over here before you called. It was a new construction up in Myers Ranch. And there's quite a few things. It's the final on it, and there's quite a few things that need to be done, and they're doing their walkthrough this afternoon. And there's some new construction 100%. And we do 3 phases. So we start off and go in there and do the inspection prior to prior to them pouring the concrete, and then framing stage, that's prior to them putting in the insulation, and then the final when it's complete.
Awesome. What are some things that a home inspection does not cover?
Okay, we are visual inspectors. We don't go in there looking. If we're doing a new construction and there's some cosmetic issues, we may point those out, but we don't look for cosmetic issues. We're not going to look for, I mean, if there's a big hole in the wall, yes, we're going to call it out, but nothing really cosmetic.
Okay. And I have a few more questions here for you. If the house I'm purchasing already has a home inspection, should I do an additional home inspection from my own company, or should I use that home inspection?
That's kind of a catch-22. You know, you always would like somebody that goes in and represents you.
Mm-hmm.
But if your agent looks at it and knows that inspector in particularly, you know, you have to weigh that out. But normally, we don't work for an agent. We work for the buyer directly. It's nice to get those referrals from you, Heather, without a doubt, but we really work for that buyer itself.
Right.
So we're representing them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I would say I would definitely, I usually do recommend a second. I mean, I guess it depends on if the home inspection was done 6 months ago or if it was done, you know, yesterday.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, you can always call me. I know all the local inspectors too.
Awesome. And should the home buyer that is hiring you, should they be at the inspection?
Absolutely. And we always, our rule of thumb is if we start at 9, we'll have them come out at 10:30. Depending on the square footage of the house, we like them on site. We really don't want them following the inspector around because you don't want the inspector distracted. And of course, we don't want clients on the roof or in the attic. But we definitely, that way you can walk the property. If you have questions about a certain thing, you're there. You can take a look at it. So absolutely.
Awesome. And what about the seller there for the buyer?
It's not, even if they're there, and we have cases that they are there during the inspection, the inspectors will pull the buyers outside to go over the report, because that report is between the buyers and the buyer's agent. They need to discuss it, what they want to come to the sellers with. It's not this, we've had sellers follow us around, but we don't share any information that we find.
Awesome. So that's all the questions I have. I really appreciate your time. I know we had a little rough time getting on here and everything, but I think that it's great to get in front of, you know, our clients, our public, yes, our friends, our family, to let them know, like, they know that you're a home inspector. They know that I'm a realtor, but what I like doing this so we can kind of connect and like, what do we do behind the background and the behind the scenes of everything. So I do appreciate your time. Maybe we can come on here and kind of go a little more in depth, or even with one of your home inspectors.
Yes.
Would be great. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time and have a good day, and I will talk to you soon.
Okay.
Bye-bye.